What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk once again about the Silent Hill 2 remake. Look, just a few days, I talked about what we could expect to see of it in 2024, and I'm glad I did that video when I did because in the last 24 hours, let's say, there's actually been quite a few things regarding this game, and it's looking more likely. So we have two different things to talk about. Number one is a rumor, and number two is just flat out what was shown in a PlayStation video. So let's start with that PlayStation video. Basically, that video was a sizzle reel of games that are releasing in that's the title, games that are coming out in 2024. Now, there's always a possibility these games get delayed. Games all the time will have their release year, and then it doesn't happen, right? We just missed Stellar Blade 2023. That didn't happen. Wolf Among Us was originally 2020. There's a lot of them, okay? So just because this game is in a video of all other games and the title and this game is included, that it's supposed to come out in 2024, I guess doesn't guarantee it, but it's definitely a better sign, right? And I mean, there's not really much more to it than that. There was a pretty good shot, I would say, that it wouldn't be there at all. And I think that actually kind of caught people by surprise where Metal Gear, which is another big one, and Silent Hill, just even being in that video is a very good sign. And that is something with Silent Hill. I feel like people either want this game or think this game is coming out by like March, April, May, or people think the game is like 2025 or later, right? Like there's no in between, I feel like, for people online. It could just be the way I'm reading it. So you have that, and Metal Gear, by the way, that's another big one because that's one I don't really expect in 2024. If that does comes out in the fall, fantastic, but I didn't really expect it. So the fact that it's in that video, that's pretty shocking. I feel like that's probably on the edge. Maybe that's a holiday game. Maybe it slips into January, February of 2025. That's kind of what I think about that. But then the second story, which actually came first in terms of chronological order, is a rumor from Dusk Golem, who we've talked about plenty of times, very tapped in. I mean, this guy knows his stuff in the horror genre, Resident Evil, Silent Hill. He's extremely, extremely good. So he's talked about how he's heard the team has moved on to the Skybound game kind of overwhelmingly. That game in, I believe, 2025. I don't know if that's like confirmed the game is 2025, but that's what he says. And he also talks about that, they got some investments and they need to make certain goals and all that jazz. But basically, main team has been moved to that to start that game, and then the smaller team, what's left of them basically, right, would do the polishing on Silent Hill 2 Remake. So look, through rumors, through official means, through what we see visually, all that stuff, I really believe this kind of conspiracy theory that Konami has all the cards and Konami is in charge of putting this game out. And I think this game is like very much you probably could have shipped it any time in the last little while. And there's been rumors and speculation that that's, been the case. I feel like, especially with the Dusk Golem thing, right? So you have most of the team moving away. You probably have a small team just saying, well, the game's kind of done. Let's just if there's a little bit more polish here, a little bit more polish, to shine it up a bit, let's just do it. But there's not really that much more to go. And I think it really all falls on Konami to just decide to put and I don't know why they maybe because of Ascension, right? The I don't even know what you want to call it, episodic, people get to make their choices heard weekly or whatever. Maybe because of that game, they didn't want to put them too close to each other. I don't know. But I really do think this game could be first half of the year. I think kind of all the signs are it's very much done. I know polishing doesn't mean that it is finished because, there would be more there. But I guess it depends on what phase of polishing. Like, it may have already had polish, and then this is kind of just like extra work because there's nothing left to do. I don't know. But I really think that's kind of where we're at. So I would just say more good signs, that the game is looking way, way, way more likely, at least for 2024. Where in 2024, that's debatable. But being in the PlayStation video, hearing this rumor, the game's obviously close. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.